Hi, my name is Nicholas Mogg. I am a baritone in the International Opera Studio at Staatsoper Hamburg. Well, firstly, I feel very fortunate to be in Hamburg because a lot of my friends and colleagues in the UK are really struggling. There isn't the same infrastructure of support available to them, and particularly my colleagues who are just leaving music college are kind of staring out into the future and not really sure what to do. So to be here and to have the support of an opera house is really amazing. Fundamentally, as singers, though, I think the change is that our kind of goal that we work towards has been taken away. So we, instead of looking outwards into the audience, we kind of have to turn around and look at ourselves a bit more. So I think it can be very depressing at first to think, oh, well, what's the point? I've got no performances. Nobody's going to be in the audience to see the work that I've put in. But I found it to be quite a productive time to just go to the practice room and spend as much time as possible in really, really fine detail, because above all else, the reason I do this job is twofold. It's to offer something to other people, but it's also because I really love it and I want to be good at it and get better at it every day. So being in an opera studio right now is really fortunate. It's a fortunate position to be in because I can still do that and take the time to work on myself. I mean, it's quite weird to be in it feels a bit like a halfway house. We don't have an audience to sing to, but we are still singing and we can still come in and work and use the facilities in the opera house and meet with each other as long as we abide by the rules and the guidelines. Most importantly, though, I think for me, the best thing is that the building is open. In March, when everything was closed, I wasn't in Hamburg, but if I had been, I feel a bit unsure about practicing in my apartment because I'm kind of on top of a load of other people. So I don't really know what I would have done. But to be able to come in every day and still see my colleagues and still use a practice room and sit with a piano in front of me is much, much better, even if ultimately we don't have the things to work towards that we had before. But thankfully, with the possibility to stream things, we can still kind of offer something that hopefully people will enjoy. I think in a year's time, hopefully we'll be back performing in front of people in whatever way that is possible, in the infrastructure that works and fits all the various different difficulties that are presented. Ultimately, I think that music and drama as two things are sort of fundamental parts of what we as people need. And some people get it from Netflix, some people get it from Spotify, some people get it from reading like a thriller novel. But fortunately in Hamburg, we have a lot of people who like to get that in combination by coming to the opera. So I know that there will always be demand for opera and ballet to be performed. So hopefully we'll be able to give that to the people, and also hopefully we'll all be really, really good at it because we've had loads of time to practice, maybe.